When your children wake up in the morning, they wash their hair, brush their teeth, put on clean clothes, eat breakfast, maybe take a lunch to school. What if your child didn't have any of that? What if they had to put on the same clothes they wore the day before? What if they had no soap or toothpaste or even a lunch? This is life for a staggering number of students in Tampa Bay. Of the 192,000 students in Hillsborough County Public Schools, over 60% live in poverty. OASIS is a nonprofit organization that was founded in 2001. They provide the bare necessities to students so they can focus on their studies and not have to focus on their appearance.
We are currently a Renaissance school. This is our first year as a Renaissance school. In order to qualify for Renaissance school, we need to have at least 90% free and reduced lunch from our students for 2 consecutive years or more. The economic situation that our nation is in, definitely we're going to see more families who would need some sort of assistance, and utilizing that OASIS network for our school system and our education, I think not only does it boost his child's self-esteem, but it could also improve their academics and their success in school.
We implemented school uniforms because that has been known to help improve school culture, and so what we've seen are we have several families who have not been able to purchase what's needed for their child. And so I think it's important that we're able to support the students in our school, because if we implement a uniform policy and there's those few who can't afford it, then it goes against the idea behind everybody being uniformed.
I can think of some times that I've given some kids, especially boys, where I'll try and fold up the shirt nice and have it bagged and ready for them and give it to them, and they just sort of feel they feel appreciative and they feel excited, and I see it in their faces that they're like, oh yeah, thanks, and I try to pick out things that I think they would like, that they think were cool, and boys, especially shirts with logos on them, and I just see them sort of like feel good, like they're gonna wear something that is like the other kids and won't have a hole in it or something.
I've seen shoes where like I had a teacher not so long ago send a student in, and there really wasn't like a sole left. But he didn't come to me, the parents didn't come to me, but the teacher sent him in. And then I'll take him up to our clothing closet. We've been very fortunate to have different sizes of shoes throughout the year.
So I picked out these shirts today for a student that has successfully gotten through the level system. It's a really exciting time for her because she's accomplished something, and this is a part of the reward is getting to participate in a career program, and I'm helping, or OASIS is really helping facilitate that success.
Well, even though we're located in Tampa Palms, roughly 40% of our students are on free and reduced lunch. So you could make the assumption that those students need some kind of assistance. And in Hillsborough County, in general, that number is much greater. And so those are students whose families really struggle to provide their children with some of the basic necessities, including school uniform. I think, especially being a uniform school, you can't tell which student is on free and reduced lunch and which isn't. Everyone has a clean uniform shirt, and those students know, they're pretty aware of their surroundings. So they also know if they have underwear, if they have socks. Some of those things that we take for granted are a struggle. And so yes, I have seen the self-esteem of families and parents too improve with the assistance of OASIS.
The underlying message is one of equality. It is not the student's fault that they don't have the normal things other students have. And often, parents are stuck in a situation in which they can't change their quality of life. That's where OASIS comes in, to help the families that can't help themselves, so that in the end, the students can focus on getting an education just like everyone else.
I think knowing that OASIS is a resource and having my social worker know resources that are available has helped make us use it to help the students.
OASIS is limited, so I think the more donations, the more clothing and goods that they get will help more children, and that's what it's about, is helping our children.